last season. And he pops it in the air to deep left center field. Going back is Strawberry. He looks, and it's gone. Tony Gwynn with a home run.
First and second, a pitch to Tony. Line drive, right field. Going. The Padres win it. It's a 7-4 ball game. Oh, doctor!
Way back into right center. Tony Gwynn got all of that. The game is tied.
Here in the bottom of the first inning, Tony Gwynn gets things started for the San Diego Padres when he smacks a 2-run home run to right field. This coming off starter and loser David Cone. For Tony Gwynn, it's home run number 1, RBIs number 19 and 20, as Biff Roberts also scores, and the Padres lead it 2-0.
And Gwynn goes the other way to the gap. Darrell helps this one leave. Didn't use his head, used his glove. Gwyn's second homer. Padres are up.
Look at that ball. Way out of here. First pitch delivered by David West, and a 2-run home run, Tony Gwynn.
Scheduled for a court appearance on Friday. His 4th inning appearance here with Tony Gwynn resulted in a solo home run. Padres up 2-0. Gwynn 13 hits shy of $2,000 in the 8th.
Kevin Stocker, and at the plate, Gwynn did it there as well, taking Roger Mason out of the yard, his second of the year. Gwynn 5 for 5, tied a club record, scoring 4 runs. Gwynn's 7th 5-hit effort, 3 ribbies as well.
This in the game, it's zip in the 14th, and forget that. Tony Gwynn goes shopping at the Wiz. 1-0 Padres.
Kid with the Padres. Tony Gwynn in the first, turning on the Kirk Reeder fastball. He gets it out of the yard in a hurry. Number 11 for Mr. Gwynn, the Padres.
And by the time he faces Kevin Foster again, he's hitting .392. And at this point, Tony decides to change the tempo a bit. He hits the ball real hard. A solo home run to dead left center field. 2-0. It was all they would need. But then Gwynn, who's 3 for 3, flies out twice.
In the 7th, 4-4. Tony Gwynn at the plate. Here it comes. There it goes. Gwynn, not known for his power, deep off of Astacio. 5th homer of the year for Tony. 5-4 Padres.
Want to know out Tony Gwynn.
Right field with distance. Way back.
That's gone. His 6th of the year for Gwynn. 3-0 San Diego.
3-0 San
One bright moment.
Is loaded. That has to be a developing situation. Tony Gwynn has never before hit a grand slam. First grand slam of his career. Gwynn now with 73 RBIs. This year, that's a career high. It's 4-3. Bottom 5 still 4-3.
On an error, charge to Caminetti. Bottom of the 8th, 5-2 Dodgers. Tony Gwynn at bat. Jody Reed on second. A 2-run home run. 5-4.
2 outs, bottom 9, 2 runners on. Tony Gwynn sporting an 0 for 4 collar. 181 at-bats all year, no homers. Bingo. 3-run job off Tony Fossas. Padres win it 6-4. Cardinals' first loss in their last.
Bottom 4, Tony Gwynn tries to answer against Kevin Jarvis. Gets all of it. 427 feet. He was 5 feet short of Motola's blast. Second of the season for Gwynn.
A 6-game skid at Wrigley, top 4. Murray Telemaco has a 2-0 lead, but Tony Gwynn as cool as the other side of the pillow. Deep to center field. Gwynn's 3rd jack in his last 28 at-bats. Padres down.
Pods, 1 on, 2 out. Tony Gwynn off Denny Nagel. Home run number 5. He now has 20 RBIs and an 11-game hitting streak. 4-0 Padres. Gwynn has only been in double digits in homers twice in 17-game hitting streak. Expos up 4-3. Bottom of the 7th, Tony Gwynn off Anthony Telford. 6th home run of the season. Ties the game at 4. Expos go up.
Tony Gwynn, Mike Remlinger
Deals to Tony Gwynn.
locked in. Gwynn's 8th of the year. Pods win 6-2. Gwyn's 3 for 4 in the day. He called the win a start.
But Castillo misses 3rd on his way home. Padres appeal. Castillo's out, still scoreless. Bottom of the 1st, Tony Gwynn. The blast to right field off Pat Rapp, his 9th.
Wall on the hill. Up 3-1 in the 3rd, and Tony Gwynn tees off the solo blast to right field. His 10th of the year, number 100 for his career. Houston.
After a pop-up. Top 7, Gwynn hitting .399. Hits one to the left. Brett Butler dives but cannot make the grab. Butler stays down. Roger Cedeno retrieves the ball from center field. Tony Gwynn motoring around. Here comes Tony. We're talking an inside the park grand slam.
The first inside the park grand slam in the major league since Chico Walker did it for the Cubs.
Home run of the year, top of the fifth, 3-1 Padres. Tony Gwynn gets one inside and he turns on it. He's got a dozen. That also lands in the right field seats. 5-1 Padres.
Scores Wally Joyner and Greg Vaughn. And then Tony Gwynn, straight butter. Dead away center field, 3-run shot, his 13th.
Tony Gwynn leading off. Got it. Right on the money, right on the sweet spot. It's a home run, his 14th of the season, tying a career high. Rockies up 5-2. It's up to Tony Gwynn. The batter. He is a lumberjack, and he's okay. Number 15 on the year for Gwynn. That's a career high. He's got 74 RBIs. His career.
Diego and kick my butt. Gwynn entered Tuesday night's game with the Phillies batting .389, and the top of the first takes Tyler Green out for a 2-run shot. His 16th of the year.
Bottom of the fourth, 4-3 Braves, 2 men on. Tony Gwynn, way back. 3-run home run for Gwynn, his 17th of the year. San Diego back on top by the score of 6-4. Braves would come back, some great defense.
Pods up 4-zip, Tony Gwynn. Booyah! Gwynn, who had .372 last year. He had a career-high 17 homers last year. The power surge continues, and Rich...
You said it.
I said it.
That's right.
Still top 7, bases low.
And bottom of the 8th, a home run cherry on top of a 5-hit night. 3rd homer of the year. Solo shot.
Of 10 taking on the Padres. Tony Gwynn hitting about .320 coming in. Career against Tom Glavine, and shows why. Gwynn swung at the first one.
Against Rick Privda, the reliever, gone. His 8th homer of the year. San Diego's up by the score of 5-2. In the top of the fourth, the former Yankee prospect Ruben Rivera steps up with a game, both his hits home runs. 9th homer of the year, 2nd of the night. San Diego crushing the Reds by the final score of 13-3. So the Reds' 10-game winning streak is over. They're
top 3. Hideo Nomo. Uh-oh. Tony Gwynn. So much for that slump. 10th home run of the year. Padres.
Catch. Top of the 7th. Ken Caminiti and Myers, homer. Tony Gwynn with Finley on, takes Vasquez deep and gone his 11th of the year. That's how it would end up. 4-1 Padres.
2 for 4 and 2 ribs. Tony Gwynn hitless from the game. Not anymore. 14th dong of the year. He has successfully reached the 18 to 39-year-old target audience. Homer ties the game.
Top 5, same score. Tony Gwynn muscles a solo shot to right center. Gwynn's 15th of the year. Pods up 3-2. Bottom 9, Trevor Hoffman.
Been to Yankee Stadium before the Padres arrived. Hitting just .220 in the postseason. Look at that. 2-run shot off the upper deck, and the Pods are up by the score of 5-2.
Gwynn, 3rd inning against Jose Lima. 3 hits on the day, 2,994. 4th homer of the season. Padres win it by the final of 10-7
with the bases loaded in the 5th, and he got it.
He hammers one deep to right field, way back there. Gone, gone, gone. A grand slam home run for Tony Gwynn.
3rd career grand slam, Mel Proctor. Top of the 7th, Gwynn was not finished.
And taking on the Padres, bottom of the 8th, 4-4, Tony Gwynn already with a 2-run homer, 1 on here, and he gets another one. His 7th homer of the year, 2 for 4, drove in 4, 4th career multi-homer game.
6, tied at 2, Tony Gwynn at the plate. He got it. Tony Gwynn, first start of the 2nd half. He told Bruce Bochy, I'm feeling good, put me in. And the man